23 times, and I'll put in the extra work. That's easy.
Nick Folk boots it away, and we are off and running here in Cincinnati. Return there by Charlie Jones.
Big throws down the field.
Bengals begin with a run game that finally... Physicality before you see under the microscope against these wide receivers for the Bengals. This will be a first down and more force.
Running the football, but they've really played some good ball, especially in the last 2 weeks.
Brown trying to find the edge. Good pursuit. Breaks the initial. 2nd and 8. Bengals playing from their own 42. Flacco near.
Much easier to acclimate yourself to this offense.
Jets bring some heat. Flacco, quick release.
Higgins in the quick game and also down the field.
AFC's Offensive Player of the Week. Flacco play action. Smooth delivery, complete.
Has no chance.
Back to the ground game. Brown sprinting through a gaping hole all the way.
Makes this block, but then Quincy Williams, he goes behind. He goes behind that block. He gets out of his gap. And there you go, Chase Brown, who, it's going to be impossible to stop the offense.
Flacco again, clean pocket, trying to force us 2 weeks.
And Zach Taylor not afraid to play aggressive style of football with Flacco.
Samaje Perine gets his first. Flacco takes a snapshot of the defense. 36 over the middle, incomplete. Steelers hit all 4 of his field goals on for a 26-yard chip shot. Good snap, good hold, and Cincinnati is going to come.
It's one play, one game at a time. You're already talking about December.
I love when you hit me with the cliches.
Yes.
Here's a return. Isaiah Williams crosses the 25.
And just let it rip.
Pitch play. This is Brees Hall trying to bounce to the edge. Good pursuit.
When you don't really have your go-to target like Garrett Wilson, so he is going to have to adapt.
Fields, design run.
Hall has to get his touches.
3rd and short. Isaiah. They snap it with one of the play clock. Hall buried. As the Jets come up short on a 4th and less than a yard. Flacco sells it well, completes back to the tight end Fant. Noah Fant already a couple of catches as Flacco spreading the football around. Here's Chase. They set up on. Handoff taken.
They'll go right at Jamar Chase.
Here's Perine. First down and more. Spins his way. Let's see where they mark him. Looks like powerful running from Perine.
Hill.
Flacco on the keeper. Flacco, touchdown. Campbell, last 2 is Ben Johnson's passing game coordinator. And here's one of the people under fire with this Jets offense that has really struggled.
Back Justin Fields over and over again is going to be your answer.
Quick pass game here. This is Hall with the close tabs on that one. First down Jets. The first of the day. Pitch play to Hall. And Hall
possibly ever see against DK Metcalf.
A little bit of misdirection. Jets.
When you're not a strong offense in your own territory.
On 3rd and 9, Fields underneath to the check. Davis never
to play at home in front of their fans.
First-year punter Austin McNamara puts it in play. 10-0 late stages first quarter here in Cincinnati as they begin at their 25-yard line. Pitch play to Chase Brown, and he's crazy couple of weeks. Certainly raised eyebrows around the league when that thing was announced. As Flacco feeling pressure really for the first time, and somehow late in the season in November, he is taking this thing by the horns. Flacco, 23 season, was an incredible run. 4-1 finish to the year, got them into the playoffs. And so Barry paying the veteran quarterback his respects. Here in Cincinnati, Bengals with a 10-0 lead on the winless Jets. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Positive thing working on this possession as they play outside the 35. Little misdirection. This is Williams getting the chance all season before today. Getting his first chance to put his imprint on this Jets offense. Here's Hall out of the backfield.
Player, and he has to be featured today in this game.
Certainly has been the featured player.
Be okay.
If he wants to be a part of the solution, the answers for this team, no doubt. As the run
for in this situation as well.
Nick Folk 24 consecutive field goals, and that read from their facility in New Jersey. All of our thoughts and love and prayers go out to his wife and his young children. Hard to believe McMangold is gone. And somehow try to get back to football here with Charlie Jones tripping up. And again, we're thinking about his family on this Sunday afternoon from Cincinnati, where conversely he grew up only about 45 minutes away.
Being able to get on the same page, it's really hard to stop these receivers in single high coverage.
Chase.
Difficult for a defense to hone in on where he's going to be.
Flacco, a little bit of movement, puts him air under it, deep down the field. Higgins wide open for the touchdown.
Hesitation move about 10 yards down the field, right there. That little hesitation. And there's no way Thomas.
The concussion and Higgins just too much. Majestic pass from Flacco, and it is all Bengals in Cincinnati. How much they were struggling those 3 starts with Jake Browning against some pretty good defenses in Browning's defense, but my goodness, does this operation look a whole lot different since Isaiah Williams slips the initial tackle and gang tackled rolling. So Jets playing a 14-point hole. How committed can they stay to the run game?
Let this front four that has struggled to get to the quarterback come to life today.
Play action for Fields. Is going to run for it. Who can step into that void for the Jets? Back to Hall.
Run game in critical situations.
It is indeed the keeper with Fields. They get the chance going back to 1979. How quickly can they put all that behind him? Play action from Fields. Puts a laser beam on it. Middle of the field. Gets it to Tyler Johnson. And Johnson's still not done.
Keep continuing to play action. That's why this run game is so important.
Isaiah Davis giving Brees.
By far in the last 3 weeks, this is the best that we've seen Fields operate.
Fields, little misdirection.
Both situations.
So Hendrickson on the sideline. He's only played 13 defensive snaps to this point.
Alert sprint out pass here to Fields right.
Fields does indeed look away, goes towards the end zone. It is caught. Johnson.
His face coming to the right. Just excellent job sitting in the pocket and then laying beautiful touch. Johnson getting the outside leverage on Dax Hill. And boy, was that needed for Aaron Glenn's Jet.
And suddenly, signs of life from this Jets offense. 7-point Cincinnati lead as we play second quarter on CBS. Get this thing going.
Are you kidding me? He's 6 of 6, 72 yards. He's been perfect.
Touchback here. As we're back to a 1-score game here in Cincinnati. 5 and change left before halftime. Chase set up at the line of scrimmage.
The Jets defensive front haven't even gotten close to Flacco in this one.
This will be a first down as Boy, Brown looked like they were thinking about a flea flicker. Not sure if that was a broken play. And look at Brown.
It's hard to tell. Was it a fake? I think this was a real flea flicker. I think Chase Brown saw that Flacco had somebody coming from his blind side. I think.
Boy, it looked like he may have bobbled the football right on that fake. So just a crazy sequence. There's a marker thrown. Chase Brown. Bring him free.
Holding. Offense number 63. That's a
so, you pay attention.
Jamar Chase top of your screen as Flacco goes over the middle. Boy, the shiftiness.
He's already averaging 6.5 a carry.
Flacco, that little fake. And P1 on the Verizon halftime report. Big third down here. Jets have all 3 timeouts. Flacco delivers over the middle, and it was right around the 31.5-yard line. They determined that Chase was indeed beyond the line of the game with us. And so the game clock set at 1:47. Back to the ground game, and Chase Brown. Joe Flacco playing with supreme confidence. 12 of 16. Throws far side. Can this Jet defense get off the field? Movement pre-snap.
To get the ball back with any chance of getting points before half.
Flacco feels the pocket money, gets it out in front of him.
Opportunity on the table for the Jets to get something if they get the ball back.
Jets rush 4. Boy, Flacco threads the needle. Brown busts his way in for the touchdown. Officials confirming that Brown did indeed begin the day, by the way, in the 9 slot in the AFC standings. Just amazingly.
As they're in the middle of the field. When you use one of your defenders to double, now the middle of the field is wide open. Williams has to protect the inside. You see Chase Brown and Joe Flacco, they read it, and then Brown, he just does the rest. I mean,
I didn't take you for an Ellie Goulding.
Oh, big time. Yeah, yeah.
So here's Fields. Can they do something here?
Conservative in this portion of the game.
Bengals coming. Bengals coming with a blitzer up the middle. Fields delivers. First down, Jets. 1st and 10, Jets down to 63 seconds. 2 timeouts left. Fields protected. Fields. Jets are right on the edge of Nick Folk's field goal range, even from here. Fields.
Now you can get something out of this drive before half.
Fields from the gun on 2nd and 5. This is going to be another first
field and still have a chance to set up for field goal.
On 2nd down, Fields, everyone covered, going to run for it out of back.
While the quarterback was in the pocket, legal contact on the defense number 29.
That's going to help the Jets even more.
Yeah, that's big time. You see him right there. He loses his leverage before half to be able to punch this in.
Remember, they get the ball to begin the 2nd half as well. First down, Fields under calm.
Do not throw over the middle.
Fields certainly looking towards the sideline or the end zone. That is a little bit high.
And if it's not there, you just got to throw it away. It has to be a clear throw.
Fields towards the end zone, incomplete.
The corner.
25-yard chip shot. Nick Folk, who has been money in the bank, has not missed one from inside of 40 since 2017, and that streak continues.
Expected.
Evan McPherson puts it in play. Arian Smith is going to field it inside the 5-yard line. Cuts across the field. And a nightmare rookie season and as an NFL head coach.
If we come out here and perform, and so far in this first half, it seems he's been able to do that.
Fields right back to the air.
Big half of football for him and this Jets team here.
3rd and 7. They protect him here. They're going to get a first down. It's Davis. Plenty of real estate in front of him. And their Super Bowl championship team here is Fields' designed run. Going to his right, ducks back inside.
On the field, the pressure drops significantly.
3rd and 6. Pocket muddies. Fields trying that little... McNamara trying to keep this thing out of the end zone. Unsuccessful. Fantastic City. 11-point Bengals lead as they take over possession from their own 20. Joe Flacco, here's the pocket. Start to collapse on championships. Run to the Super Bowl. And now 2nd leg this season with this current group. Jamar Chase.
You know, because of, the injuries to Burrow and being up and down, he's had to manage a lot of highs and a lot of lows. Come out here after halftime, get a 3 and out, give the ball back to your offense. To me, that is a really good start for this defense.
Punt from Rico, fielded by Williams. There's a flag thrown right around the 35 of the Jets.
Current team,
during the
right
kick,
gunner.
Holding, receiving team number 37.
Their offense, headlined by Justin Fields, back on.
First half, for the most part, he's thrown the ball on time and on target.
Back to the ground game. Fields quick delivery to Lazard. Still not ready to come back from that knee injury. 3rd and 2. Fields looking for the line.
And that's the legs of Justin Fields.
This is Davis. Davis slips a tackle. Big chunk play. Davis on a full sprint.
On one. Who's going to win? Linebacker against running back. Missed tackle, and that's what has plagued the Cincinnati defense. I just talked about how Breece Hall hasn't been effective, even though this defense have given up explosive runs this season. And we weren't thinking of Davis. I was thinking more of Breece Hall, but that run could not have come at a better time.
Here's Breece Hall. He bounces to the outside. Touchdown. Trying to cut this thing back to a one-score game. Fake handoff from Fields over the middle. Completes back to the...
While the quarterback was in the pocket, illegal contact on a defense number 29.
Really need the best version of Taylor Britt to show up.
For the urgency level really high right now. Fake handoff, Fields. Throws it up.
Pressure situation.
Jets need a play from Fields. Free blitzer. Fields gets it out. Wobbly pass. And they could not have timed that blitz more perfectly. Falk. And he's going to be
the difference so far in this game.
Bengals will take Grant, our director, rest of our terrific CBS crew. Happy to have you with us. As Jace Brown is, they look dead in the water.
I think it's you.
Is it me? Flacco goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, finally gets it out.
And be able to break it down to its lowest common denominator so he can go out there and process fast.
Boise done it quickly. Flacco, they give chase. Look at the old guy. First down.
Or the calf, because that's what happens when you get over 40 and you play football and pickleball.
So mine's football down at the Jet 45. P. Ryan giving Chase Brown a breather's. I think there has been an uptick in the Flacco jerseys, no doubt, especially here in Cincinnati the last couple of weeks. Little sidearm delivery gets it to Fantz, who's putting together a nice day for the Bengals. Going to fight his way close to
get a high pressure rate. McDonald is a guy, but collectively they haven't been able to affect Flacco.
Flacco throws a dart, batted in the air. Was it picked? No, the official's going to rule incomplete with Thomas. And here we go, 2nd and 10 Bengals. P. Ryan busted one free. P. Ryan 10-5, touchdown.
The inside 3 for the Cincinnati Bengal offensive line. Just clear it out, and then Moore, who really has taken over here at safety and has done a good job.
Reestablished himself, seems step out of bounds there, both feet. Never reestablishes inbounds. That would have been Thomas. Excellent effort, Arch, just to put himself in position.
Yes.
And then it's P. Ryan.
But I tell you, hats off, though. You know, I just talked about the Jets, and they have 3 players on their defensive line that have the ability to each get double digits.
Isaiah Williams fields it. They're one of the bright spots so far for this Jets. Well, the question marks with this team, but so far so good for Justin Fields individually.
Position and how it hasn't been played effectively this season.
Jets pick up the blitz. Fields. Beautiful. Play clock down to 2. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Back to the ground game. This is Hall. The shiftiness. Hall's got a first down and more. Taken.
But then again, it's just one-on-one. This time it's a safety. You got battle against Breece Hall. Who's going to make that play? And just like the Jets have suffered with big missed tackles early in this season.
Low snap. Fields hands to Davis.
It's done its part, but they've got to score touchdowns.
End of the 3rd quarter in Cincinnati, and here we go. We'll be back after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Line to gain is just outside the 3. On 2nd and 4. Officials are going to whistle this play dead. There's the flag.
Prior to the ball being snapped at a false start flinch.
I'm going to do it with the run game. Now you got to decide, who do I have that can win one-on-one?
Breece Hall trying to get some of it.
Use your run game to try to pick up this first down.
Handoff, Hall. Hall in for the Jets touchdown. As the Jets are over the 200-yard mark on the ground. Fields steps up. Fields under duress. Pulls it back. He's going to run, and he gets it. They're sitting on their hands a little bit after the Jets touchdown drive. Breece Hall bangs it in, and the 2-point try makes this a 7-point Cincinnati lead. Return here
for over 200 yards and still come back and have yourself in this position.
So my P. Ryan.
Anybody to account for that gap.
So P. Ryan now the workhorse. P. Ryan slips a tackle, and he's sack numbers down the last couple of weeks. Here's some misdirection. Chase The different quarterback instability players that Wilson has played with. And here's Chase. Open green grass in front of us. Bengals once again in business. Here they go. Brown. NFL. Lock them up big contract extensions after last season. Chase Brown taking on
Offense, throwing and running.
Here's Brown. Brown.
Maybe.
I thought it was a nice fashion statement.
Yes.
McPherson putting it back in play. Fielded here by Isaiah Williams. Crosses the 30. Williams going to get for the Cowboys, and we will be watching. Justin Fields back to the air. Can they generate more points? Isaiah Davis.
14 points that you get a touchdown. You don't go on this drive and get a touchdown. Then you have to start thinking your defense.
Bengals rush 4. Fields protected. Fields going to run for it. Boy, he has to split. Long setback is Davis. Fields fakes to him. Fields delivers. First down, Jets. Jeremy Rucker slips the
Find your tight end to pick up the first down.
Well, you think Isaiah Davis is playing himself into a bigger role in this Jets offense? He's been terrific for New York. Here's Brees Hall breaking one for the Jets. Hall, second effort, and he's in for the touchdown. If it stands, it's a 27-yard touchdown run. Right foot in, right there, right at the 3-yard line. Boy, it's close from that vantage point, Arch.
I think I see green grass. I think I see a sliver of green.
Well, you still got that 2010. I think you're right from that vantage. Jets already within 8. They're going to go for the 2 here. Interesting indeed. Fields evades, throws towards the end zone. It's caught by Davis. They're going to rule incomplete.
Do that if in your mind you're going for the win and you're saying, hey, determine possession of the football.
After reviewing the play, the receiver caught the ball and was beyond the goal line when he caught it. 2-point. It's good.
Both teams, the run game here in the fourth quarter coming to life.
Return here from Charlie Jones.
The money is on the Jets receivers.
Well, that's the dilemma. Be keeping close tabs on that one. 2nd and 10. Flacco over the... Crowd quiets down for this offense. Flacco from the gun on 3rd and 10, buying himself some time, and they finally get to him.
Look at him wrap around and end up making that play on Flacco. And now all of a sudden, this game got interesting.
6-point game as the Jets are going to get it back. Isaiah Williams off a bouncer, crosses the 30. Williams, boy, nifty answer
for you running the football in this second half.
Play action from Fields. Fields going to take a shot, and he delivers a strike. Here's Brees Hall. Hall slips a tackle. Hall converging on the tackle with Knight. And somehow Hall able to maintain possession. Here's Williams. Fields, their embattled quarterback, taking his lumps from the media this season, the fan base. 3rd and a long yard. Fields on the keeper. Fields, 6-point Cincinnati lead. Fresh set of downs for the Jets. Fields from the gun, operating over the middle, completes. It's Davis again. Getting everything they can handle from the winless Jets. Davis.
What are you going to do to pick up this 2 yards?
3rd and 2, sidearm delivery. It's caught. Looking at as they took a closer look at him, and that just adds to the intrigue here down the stretch. Hall, boy, thought about it, now tosses to the end zone, and he's got Taylor for the Jets touchdown. 1:54 left.
I cannot believe that Hall threw this football, and then Taylor, he just head tops. Is that Turner? He just goes. Turner, number 20. He does a pretty good job here, but his back is to the runner. He sees Taylor. But boy, what a job from Taylor to take it away.
8 Jets trying to get their first win of the season. The desperation that they're playing with today. This is Charlie Jones out across the 20. Jones to the 24.
to his tight end, Taylor. Unbelievable second half.
Cincinnati begins the drive. They got all 3 timeouts left. Jamar Chase.
Make sure that, offenses these days only need about 30 seconds.
Chase Brown's trying to spring one.
Well, this is one that you can't afford to drop if you're the Bengals.
Flacco up the seam. That one deflected in the air. My goodness.
That's a
had
great
a chance.
Boy, Jamie Sherwood just, I believe, number 44 gets his right hand right there. Back is to the football, gets his hand in there, and boy, that is a great job by Sherwood. That's a tight window. Really is the one that made that happen.
Cincinnati needs about 18 yards, maybe 17 to get into all the decisions to try to put his team in a position to get one here. Flacco from the gun. Here they come. Flacco again under duress, just has to throw it up.
Doubt that the Jets will have safety help.
Day comes down to this for the Bengals. 4th and 9. Flacco protected. Flacco's pass incomplete.
And now that's going to force a big 4th down, and you've got to be one-on-one. The attention is on Chase and Higgins. Brownlee knows he's going to be the one to make a play, and you can't cover Yossi Vosh any better than that.
In Cincinnati. Jets 39, the Bengals 38. The NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars is next. Now for Arch Aditi, our producer Jason Ross, our director Mark Grant, Gene Steratore. This is Spiro Dita saying so long from Cincinnati. We'll join James Brown in New York next.